Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalam ala khatim al-anbiya, ashraf al-mursaleen, wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in, amma ba'd. Just as a reminder for myself and my brothers and sisters in Islam, we have Ramadan coming. And in preparation for Ramadan, one of the things that we need to prepare is our heart. The hadith, and many of you know this hadith, and when I mention it, you will remember it. But it's a hadith we don't think about. The Sahih hadith, Anas ibn Malik radiallahu anhu reports from Abdullah ibn Amr ibn al-As. Anas radiallahu anhu is a Sahabi, and he's reporting here from another Sahabi. Abdullah ibn Amr ibn al-As radiallahu anhuma. Abdullah is a Sahabi, his father Amr ibn al-As is also a Sahabi radiallahu anhu. Abdullah ibn Amr ibn al-As was a Zahid, and even amongst the Sahaba he was known for a lot of zuhud. He used to pray every night, he used to fast every day, he used to finish the Quran in a day until Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam forbid him. He told him, fast one day, don't fast the other day. Pray some nights, sleep a part of the night. And he read the Quran, but not in less than, and he gave the days and things. Meaning he had such a zeal for good that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam had to give him a method that would be sustainable. Like that's how much zeal he had. Anas ibn Malik reports this hadith from him. Abdullah ibn Amr ibn As radiallahu anhuma says that we were in the masjid and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us that the next person to enter from this bab, from this door, is a person of Jannah. You know the hadith. And this is a beautiful way of teaching. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he would utilize different techniques to teach the Sahaba. Now here the Sahabi, he came in, as the mashhur riwayah, it says that he was one of the Ansar. Some of the riwayat mention it Sa'ad radiallahu anhu, the Ansari Sa'ad. Khair, this Sahabi comes in and he goes, he makes wudu, he makes rak'atayn. The next day it happens again, and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the next person to enter from that door is a person of Jannah. The same Sahabi Ansari comes in. The third day it happens again. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the next person to enter from this door is from the people of Jannah. Same Sahabi comes in. Here Abdullah ibn Amr ibn As radiallahu anhuma, he wanted to know what was, like he had that zeal. He wanted to know what was special about this Sahabi. And he's not from the most famous of the Sahaba. It's not Abu Bakr and Umar and Uthman and Ali radiallahu anhum. It's not Abdullah ibn Abbas. It's not Abdullah ibn Mas'ud and so on. So what was special? He wanted to know. He didn't want to just go and ask him what's special. Right? So what he did, look at how far he went to gain this secret, this knowledge, this amal. What can I do to be like the people of Jannah, to be from the people of Jannah? He told him, me and my father have an issue. And he didn't tell him like a fight or something. He didn't lie. But he said, me and my father have some things, and I need a place to stay. And the Sahaba were so, without takalluf, without any formalities, He was like, okay, come stay at my house. He didn't ask him what's going on, what do you mean, go get a hotel room. No, like, this is the love that they had, simpleness. So now what was Abdullah ibn Amr radiallahu anhu's point? He wanted to see what amal does this person do, this Sahabi that made it that 3 days in a row Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam called him a person of Jannah. So he watched him. When he woke up in the night, Abdullah ibn Amr ibn al-As radiallahu anhu was already awake. He was already making salah when this person, he made qiyamul layl, but not as much as Abdullah ibn Amr made. Not as much as other Sahaba did, Abu Darda and Abu Dar al-Ghafari, those people would pray a lot. He went to the masjid, he made his salah and fajr, and he made his adhkar, but not more than anybody else. Throughout the day, he checked. Didn't see anything extraordinary. Khalas. The next day, reviewed the same schedule. What time does he go? What dhikr does he make? How much Quran? He did all of that, but nothing that would make him stand out. The third day is the same thing. Then he was like, I don't know. So he's finally opens up to him. He tells him, look, I don't have any problem. I just wanted to see what amal do you do that made it that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam 3 days in a row said that you are from the people of Jannah. So Sahabi, the Ansari, told him, Yani, this is what it is. What you see is what I have. That's it. I don't have anything special. So I'm okay. When he was walking away, he told him, wait, come back. There's one thing. I told him, what is it? He said, before I go to sleep, and I'm combining between rawayat, right? He said, before I go to sleep, I cleanse my heart that I don't have any malice against any Muslim. Another rawayah says that I ask forgiveness so that nobody has malice against me and I have no malice against anybody. Every night when I sleep, my heart is pure from any malice against any Muslim. No hard feelings, no hasad, no shuh, no, none of that. Abdullah ibn Amr ibn As radiallahu anhuma said, Dhaka, this is it. That is that action. Ikhwa fillah, Imam al-Nasa'i in his Sunan, he has mentioned two rawayat. They're both sahih. One of them he says, لا يجمع شح والإيمان في قلب عبد أبدا. From Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And the other, لا يجتمعان الحسد والإيمان في صدري أو في الرواية في قلبي في قلب الأبد أبدا. The first riwayah says they do not come together. Shuh and iman in the heart of a slave of Allah ever. It will never happen. What does that mean? What is shuh? It's a stinginess, but it's a mean stinginess. Bukhl is also stingy, but shuh is you don't want to spend and you're always jealous of others and you're jealous if somebody else does spend and if you do spend on somebody then you're upset. Why did this guy cost me? You know, this angry stinginess. Bakhil can be somebody who's stingy, but he's just stingy, like he doesn't have any hate in it, right? But shuh has that negative aspect to it. That disease of the heart and iman cannot come together in the heart of one person. In the next hadith, it's also sahih, it mentions that hasad, jealousy, when you are jealous of somebody, when you want that bounty to be taken away from them, that jealousy and iman cannot come together. These two are not together. Jealousy and iman in the chest or the heart of a Muslim or a slave of Allah ever. So this is something we need to prepare our hearts for Ramadan. Ramadan is a time of Quran. Ramadan is a time of iman. Ramadan is that boost. But sometimes we don't feel it because we haven't prepared our hearts to host that iman. You know, one of my shaykh used to always give this example. He said when a shaykh teaches something, it is like somebody feeding. They're giving you the spiritual nourishment. But when the plate is not clean, then even the best of foods won't benefit. Like imagine if somebody has najasa, something filthy on a plate, and then you put the tastiest, best, nutritionist food in that najasa, who's going to eat it? So you gotta clean the plate first. If the plate's already full and you put food on it, it's just gonna roll over. So if you want that iman to settle in your heart, you have to cleanse the heart first. You have to take shuh, hasad, shirk, riya. I'm just gonna mention a few of these things that I could speak for days and days on this issue. Right? But what do we have to do? We have to take those amrad al-qulub, those diseases of the heart, out first. This is all from Sahih Hadith. It's not like I'm making this up, right? So, if you have that stinginess, that meanness, you need to work on that. Before Ramadan, I need to cleanse from that. If you have hasad, like you see a brother doing good, maybe somebody seeking knowledge, maybe Allah has blessed somebody with wealth, maybe Allah has blessed somebody with health, and you're like, why him? Why I gotta be sick? Why I gotta be like this? Why am I struggling? If you have that hasad, cleanse it. Take it out. Allah bless it for him. Barakallah lahu. Make dua for them. Make dua for your brother. When you make dua for your brother in secret, malaika are saying Ameen. For that same dua, they're making dua for you. Yani instead of sitting at home, be like, man, that guy, he's flexing on me, acting all like he's something, man. You know, instead of that, if you feel something, go home, make dua. Allah, put barakah in his rizq. Ya Allah, give him more. Make him healthier. Ya Allah, bless him more. Right? And you will get malaika making that dua for you. What's better than that? Cleanse that heart. Just think back to that Sahabi. Before, this is a big disease in the ummah today. People sit in a talk just to find mistakes. People watch videos, just they forward. Where's the mistake? Where's the mistake? Where's the mistake? Got him. You see that? He wiped his nose with his right hand. Got him. Off the manhaj. Who made you in charge of the manhaj, man? Everything. Somebody talks to, mashallah, this brother, he's doing great, he's teaching this book. Yeah, well, I saw his socks. Had holes in them. Like, okay. When you have that, you gotta get rid of that. Sit somewhere, benefit. Listen to something, benefit from it. If you want to find mistakes, you'll find mistakes, but then what's going to happen to you? Sit somewhere, make dua. One time somebody came to Shaykh Abdulaziz ibn Baz rahmatullahi alayhi, and he talked about some people. And he said, Ya Shaykh, these people are like this and like this and like this, and may Allah destroy them, and may Allah do this to them, may Allah do this to them. And from our Muslims. The Shaykh at the end of it said, I wish you sat with them so you learn how to make dua for the ummah and not against the ummah. Go and sit with them and learn how to make dua for the ummah, not against the ummah. So we hope from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we benefit from these sahih hadith and this example of the salaf and the great ai*imma, ulama. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us and cleanse our hearts and prepare us for this blessed month of Ramadan so we can go in with clean hearts, free of riya, free of showing off, free of shuh, free of bukhl, free of jealousy and stinginess and all these diseases, all this minor shirk, and may Allah protect us from major shirk and all these things so that we go to Ramadan and we allow the benefits of Ramadan to settle in our hearts so it can push us the rest of the year. Wa jazakumullahu khairan.